Dear students, welcome to Doctor's Academy. In continuation with the previous video, I wish to share with you the important methods of ascertaining profit under single entry system of bookkeeping. As I told you, there are two methods of maintaining single entry system, that is statement of affairs method and conversion method. So in this video, let us discuss the first one, that is statement of affairs method. To find out the profit of the concern, following single entry method have to follow the following procedure to ascertain the profit. First, a statement of affairs at the beginning of the year is to be prepared to find out the opening capital at the beginning. Similarly, a statement of affairs at the end of the year is also to be prepared to find out the capital at the end. Along with this, drawings made by the proprietor during the year should be added to the amount of capital at the end of the year. Then, capital introduced during the year should be deducted from the capital at the end. The capital at the beginning should be deducted from the capital at the end, and the difference of these two will be roughly the profit or loss for the year. From this value, if we could make the adjustment, meaning the adjustment for interest on capital, the adjustment for drawings, the adjustments for all outstanding items, that is expenses, advance payment, prepaid expenses, all the item if we could adjust including depreciation, bad debt, etc., we will get the exact profit for that particular year. Let me summarize the steps of computation of profit under this method in a table form. So please start with capital at the end. Add drawings during the year. The drawings may be the cash drawings or maybe the goods drawn, both to be added. Then deduct additional capital introduced during the year. Then deduct capital at the beginning. Now we have got profit before adjustment. As I told you, the outstanding expenses, depreciation, bad debt and interest on capital to be deducted from the profit that we calculated. Along with that value, prepaid expenses and interest on drawings has to be added. The balance will be the net profit before commission or incentives, if any. If group commission or group incentive is there, it to be adjusted and the balance will be the net profit. So dear friends, this method is said to be statement of affairs method because we will be computing the capital at the end as well as the capital at the beginning with the support of a statement of affairs. That is why this method is said to be statement of affairs method. Now let us discuss this with the support of an example. On 1st April 2020, Mr. X commenced business with rupees 5 lakh. On 1st October, he has introduced additional capital of rupees 50,000. His drawings in the form of cash during this year was rupees 11,000 and goods taken for personal use is also rupees 11,000. Therefore, the total drawings is equal to 22,000. On 31st March 2021, the capital before adjustments is rupees 7 lakh, meaning this is the closing capital. So here the capital at the beginning and capital at the end is given so that we need not prepare the statement of affairs. Now the outstanding expenses given is 21,000 and prepaid expenses are rupees 4,000 rupees. Provide interest on capital at the rate of 10% per annum and drawings at the rate of 6% per annum. Staff has to be provided with a 5% commission on net profit after charging such incentive and interest on capital. Calculate the profit or loss for the year ended 31st March 2021. Now let us try to work out this problem. Starting with the capital at the end. The capital at the end is rupees 7 lakh given in the question. and the capital at the beginning also given, so that we need not prepare the opening statement of affairs and the closing statement of affairs. So we can take that two values 7 lakhs and 5 lakh as such. Then we can start working on add drawings during the year. The drawings given in the question is rupees 11 plus 11, total of 22,000. So the value is 7,22,000. Deduct additional capital introduced during the year, it is 50,000 given. Now the adjusted capital at the end is 6,72,000. Now deduct capital at the beginning given in the question, which is 5 lakh rupee. Therefore, the profit before adjustment is 1,72,000. Now deduct outstanding expenses of 21,000 given in the question. Interest on capital to be calculated at the rate of 10% on 5 lakh, it is 50,000. For the full year, the additional capital of 50,000 was for 6 months. So that 50,000 into 10%, that is 5,000, into half, that is for 6 months, equal 2,500.
Interest on capital total 52,500.
The total to be deducted is 73,500 from 1,72,000. Therefore, the balance is 98,500. Along with this, add prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses is 4,000. And interest on drawings is equal to 1,320, which is arrived 6% on 22,000. Therefore, the net profit before commission, staff commission, is 1,03,820. Now the staff commission has to be calculated at the rate of 5% after charging this commission. Therefore, we have to assume that this 1,03,820 is 105%, 5 value, 105 value. And what is the 5%? Therefore, the 5% is equal to 4,944. Therefore, the net profit in this case is 98,876. Hope this computation is clear. Here we haven't prepared the opening as well as closing statement of affairs for the computation of capital at the beginning as well as capital at the end, because it was given and straight away we have taken it and we started preparing the statement of profit. Hope this concept is clear. We will try to work out additional problems in this area. Kindly leave your comment and suggestion in the comment box. If this video is useful, please forward it, share it with your friends and others in your contact. Thank you very much for watching Doctor's Academy.